What I'm going to share with you today is the semi-flat back 1-3-4-3, which is the system we play at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. The thing I love about this system is you are imposing your will on every team you play against. The thing that we also appreciated about it is basically you are putting pressure in all corners of the field. And so when this system is played at its best, the other opponent doesn't have a chance to breathe. You're playing with three up front, and you're playing in a shape with three up high. You're playing with a diamond in midfield with an attacking center half, and a diamond shape, a holding midfielder underneath. Flank midfielders as wide as possible offensively, and then with a flat three that shift to whatever side the ball is on, with a goalkeeper playing basically in a keeper-sweeper position. This entire system is predicated on defensive pressure. If you don't have defensive pressure in any part of the field, the whole system collapses. So wherever the ball is, if the ball is coming out with the other team's, let's say, right back, what's critical is to get immediate pressure on the ball and have all three lines in pressure cover balance diagonals underneath this pressure. So the front line plays with a pressurizing player here. This player drops into cover a bit. This player drops into balance. You have a pressure cover balance line here. The back line shifts to ball side. So now this left back pushes all the way over, as does the center back and the outside back on a very slight diagonal in the back. And now the opposite side flank midfielder drops into the space to become, in effect, the right back. And now you have a radical pressure cover balance diagonal line through midfield. And it's these three lines of pressure cover balance that create your perfect defensive shape. Now the other thing that's happening in this system is you are taking away the other team's platform for setting play. Usually in a back four, they're playing against a two front, and it's a wonderful area of calm where most teams can set play from. With a three front, you're taking away their platform of playmaking, but you're also sacrificing your own. So now you don't have four, so it's your three against their two if they're in a 4-4-2, but it's their four against your three. And you've eliminated all areas of comfort on the field, and the game becomes a game of maximum pressure. And we also think this is an excellent way to develop your talent, where every player is under pressure, and obviously what you're trying to maximize and impose is your system on the other team. Offensively, what we like about it is the number of players that are committed forward. Obviously with a three front, you're in a position where you can play directly at any time if they're ever flat in the back anywhere. It's also a system where up front you've got an easy opportunity for maximum width up high. So if a ball's being developed out of your defensive half and starts to get into their attacking half, the front runner on the side the ball is on gives us immediate width right along the back line. And now we've got opportunities for the other players to attack through the line with width on the ball side. You've also got an isolation on the opposite side where if the ball's penetrating up this way and we decide to change the point, usually there's an isolation of a 1v1 opportunity on the opposite side. And obviously this is something that we constantly try to exploit with excellent attacking personalities in the flank midfield areas. But again, I think the biggest thing about this system that we appreciate as a team is we get to impose our will on an opponent. They have no staging areas of comfort. Every time they're playing a ball in the back or in midfield, or we're putting pressure. We're trying to play with a compact system, so the maximum distance between your center back and your center forward ideally is about 30-35 yards, and ideally, occasionally actually, down to 25. And so all they have an opportunity to do is to play balls over the top, which takes an indirect team that likes to play a possessional game. It gives them the temptation of changing their system, try to beat you by playing direct. And obviously this, in our opinion, works to our advantage because this is a system we play constantly, and we're also in a position where we're changing the way they play in order to try to match the way we play.